Talk to him, Jidion.
Meet Jason Sexton. Name's kind of ironic.
Right.
A 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him. Jason is the worst kind of EDP. Not only is he coming to have a three-way tag match with our baby cupcake and her mom, but he's also a high-volume cheese pizza trader. During our investigation, not only did we make some disgusting discoveries. Pizza baby, what is she?
She's like 15, told me to buy videos.
But we also had
She's
Jason's
15.
family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
He has a long history of stuff, and I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he probably never stopped.
So sit back, relax, and make sure to hit
Bro,
that
I'm
subscribe
sorry.
button because 60% of y'all are not like us. And enjoy today's episode of EDP Watch. Alright, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back
Jidion's
to
a
a brand new
fool.
episode of EDP Watch. And we're trying to go 2 for 2 right now. Pretty much yesterday, we got that disgusting dude, James, locked up. If you guys are on edpwatch.com, you guys would have already seen that. But the guy we're catching tonight is a Mr. Jason Eric Sexton. He lives up to his last name. He is trying to meet what he thinks is a mother and her daughter. And this dude is very, very, very nasty, man. Surprise, surprise. He is asking
thinks he's getting a two-way, you know.
to Uber him. So, you know, if you ask, you shall receive. He actually didn't want to meet us at the house first. He wanted to get to know everybody, and so he wants to meet at McDonald's. If he pays for our meal, I think
This nigga's a freak, bro.
That's just like common courtesy, you know what I mean, Eric? But like, if he doesn't, man, he's just a monster. He has to be put away. So let's see how James is in the Uber. Whoa.
Oh my gosh, bro. Why are the people like this, man? Bro, this is why men have such difficult times proving innocence, because it's just this nigga just keeps on catching these freaky type of people, bro. They're just out there in the millions. Snitch, bro. This is the one time it's fine to snitch, bro. If it's a weird nigga like this, snitch. I don't care. Protect the babies, bro.
Uber?
Yes, sir.
Hop on in.
And how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How about yourself this
I'm
morning?
doing okay. I told her mom, I said, this is a little weird because usually I end up having to have a ride code or something.
I had the individual call me and, hey, having you pick up a friend, it's not me. And I was like, all right.
If you say so.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, the cupcake has
He
been
seems on
secured.
top of
He
it
was
already.
a little sketched out at first. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta come up with like a better plan because the Uber method is amazing. It's gonna get patched. We're posting these videos. They're getting like 2 million
It's
views
gonna get
each.
patched,
You guys
you
wanna
know.
put in an application to become our Uber drivers and whatever city we're in. We're gonna be putting those out. Yeah, man.
This is 24 hours and it's already got 1 million views. Golly.
We're gonna just be waiting.
Any fun plans for the day?
I don't know. This was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of in the dark here.
Okay.
I guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, I said, no, I meet people first. Got to sit down with them, talk to them, get to know them. I said, I ain't one of those that just does hookups crap.
I hear you.
It's not in my nature.
A little
Bro.
adventure never hurts.
This nigga looks dirty, dusty, sweaty, unkept. I know my bed's looking rough. I'm staying in the house. Chill out me, bro. But who be smashing, bro? Like, just who's really?
On Facebook, I just
Maybe
mess
just
around
be quiet,
with it.
bro.
I mess with it.
Yeah.
My
Right?
account's been hacked like 3 times.
Really?
I had to tell this one girl, I'm like, I didn't send you anything.
Got rid of my social media a while ago, but I started having similar issues where, like, I'd log into Facebook and I started noticing stuff that I didn't put that there.
Exactly. I told my sister, I said, I'm about to just close out my dang social media.
I mean, it's a big stress relief, man.
I tried that once, and all it did was it just closed it. I'm like, no, I want to delete this.
Yeah.
You
Well, it's
can
not
delete
like
it,
they
bro.
make it easy to get rid of your profiles either.
Oh, I know. I told my buddy, I'm like, well, you're setting me up on this blind date thing. I said, I don't know about this. I said, I haven't been set up on a blind date in I don't know how long. He said, exactly. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Shit. Last blind date I went on, I was still in the Navy.
I said, if it works, great. I said, but if it don't, my butt's going home. I'll call my own damn ride home.
Yeah.
That's why I told her, I said, no, I'm not meeting you at your house. Pick
Yeah.
a restaurant, something like that. I said, I'm not meeting at your home because then I'm stuck.
You gotta keep it old fashioned too, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. I'm like, nah, it looks like I'm trying to hook up and I don't even know you yet. No, I'm not.
This nigga is trying to hook up, so why is he talking like he's not, bro? Came here to get some. He came here for a good time, not a long time, but oh no, bro. These niggas are just weird, bro. Please snitch if you know anyone that's like this, bro. Just snitch on them, bro.
Into hookups, I'm sorry.
This generation, man, and
Some fun once in a while, once you've already met the person, is one thing.
oh yeah.
Just out of the blue, no, I ain't into that.
Well, that's the norm today. You know?
Oh, I know.
Everybody rushes
Oh,
to hook
good
up.
Lord, I know. That's how come so many of them don't work.
You know, then a week later, you'd be like, hey, why does it burn when I pee?
Hey, yo.
Been down that road before. I told her, I said, no, I said, I'm not paying to come over there. I tried
This
to get them to
nigga's
come
nasty,
here.
bro.
They didn't want to come to Grand Prairie. Yeah, I said, okay, but you're paying for the ride.
Yeah.
And then her daughter texted me back and said, she sent the ride, she'll be coming. She's getting ready. I'm like, it's a date at McDonald's to get to know your mom. I said, what do you mean she's getting ready?
It's not that serious.
I said, come on now, it's a lunch date. I told her, I said, now I get all the way over here and your mom ain't over here. I said, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes and my butt's turning around going home. I'll call my own Lyft or Uber.
Who's a swinger? If he's a swinger, I get it, but bro, you're texting a kid, bro.
I'm here to meet and see how this goes, because it was a setup anyway. My buddy usually doesn't pull any pranks on me, so I know it's legit.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of whether she's there on time or not.
You ever known a woman to be on time?
No. That's why I said I'm gonna give her a few minutes. I may even go in and get me something to eat if she ain't there right now.
As you should.
I told her, I said, but tell your daughter to quit sending me naughty messages. I said, I am not about to get my butt in trouble for no 15-year-old.
You know, them kids, they think they know it all.
I said, but come on now, tell her to quit doing that. I said, for one, I can get in trouble for that shit.
You gotta be careful, man. You know, women out here, they're looking for a paycheck like that.
I know. That's why I told my buddy, I said, look, I'm trusting you. I said, but if this ends up being some kind of on her part, oh no. I'll be able to know. I said, I'm old enough, I'll figure it out.
You good if I just pull around here and I'll get you up at the front door?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll text her and say, are you guys here yet? If not, I'm gonna sit down and eat.
Oh, there he is.
You know, I think I'm gonna get me some lunch too, but I'll let you out here, big dog.
All right, I appreciate you.
I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, me too.
Have
Some
a good-
drivers, I start talking to them, they're like, really? They'll turn their music up.
No, you're good, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Mr. Jason. What's this? What the f is this?
We know you hate child predators and love what we do. But
All
sadly,
right, Jidion.
the same can't be said for others.
Come on.
So what today on EDP Watch
Alright, bro.
his hand.
Okay, now do that. You're scaring me a little bit. Not police or anything, but I think we need. Oh, okay, get away from me. Okay, now do that. You're scaring me a little bit. You're like walking right up on me.
I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
Well, man, can we have a conversation?
Is this nigga wearing booty shorts?
Scammed already.
Where you been scammed on?
You name the platform, they've done it. Facebook.
It's bad on Facebook.
I've had people getting my accounts
Yes, sir.
doing this to me.
Bro, look at his nails, bro. I just want you niggas to look at his nails just for a small second. Just look at this this face card, bro. He came out of his crib just looking like he just woke up and just put a t-shirt on and left the house.
So I told her, I said, I'm coming here to see what's going on.
Hey, man,
Freaky
let's
fuck,
just
bro.
talk, man. There's nobody here, man. Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm being set up, and I don't like it.
Well, man, Jason, man. So, like, nice to meet you. My name's Alex Rosen. How did you meet her?
Actually, through a friend of mine who
Alex
I trust.
How did you
Rosen.
know the friend? Because her mom had let us know about this.
According to him, her mom and him were friends. That's why I
Oh
said,
my
hey,
gosh.
it doesn't seem right to me because I said I haven't been able to talk to the mom directly.
Okay, yeah.
I said,
hold
so
on.
something isn't right. I'm gonna go see what the heck is going on because I don't like being played.
So you were just here to just figure out if there's any funny business.
Exactly.
Okay.
This
Yes, sir.
has happened to me before.
So what happened?
Some lady who I knew,
Yeah.
but her account ended up being taken over by this scammer. Both of us ended up, getting together, finding this person, and I actually had to sit down with a police officer once and tell him, hey, look, something's
Yes, sir.
got to be done.
Because they're not gonna do nothing about it.
No, they don't.
Yeah. You say you've been scammed before and everything. So like, I know you're on apps like Facebook and Zangy, but like on Zangy, like I be getting added to these group chats where they be.
What is
putting the
Zangy?
I
most
haven't gotten to
unspeakable-
that yet on Zangy.
Yeah.
I haven't been added to any of that crap yet, but on Facebook it kept happening, and I'm like,
Hold on, bros. What is Zangi is a free encrypted messaging app for secure and private communication. Offers features like anonymous. Whoa, hold on. Listen to this, bro. Hold on. Offering features like anonymous registration, military grade encryption, low data usage available both on Android and iOS. Here's more features. Free level encryption, you know. End-to-end encryption. Surveillance, account tracking, third party. This is like some off the grid stuff, bro. No data collection. Still have backdoors to your account. Anonymous registration. Military grades and uses a low end AES GCM 256 algorithm to encrypt text files, voice calls. Bro, this is like smooth voice video calls, enjoy high quality interrupted calls even with a low bandwidth or poor connection. Fast texting and file sharing. Offers a fast, reliable. Oh my god, like what are we doing, bro? Face ID, crystal clear conference calls. Oh my gosh, is this like private messenger? Can you use private messenger platform that works? No, this makes me so worried. Hold on, let me see it. Hope it isn't. Hold on, let me just make sure nothing's on my Google Chrome because I'm signed into my Google account. Can you niggas see this? Bro, just look. 10+ million downloads, you know. This is scary, bro. This is scary. So is this better than WhatsApp? Hold on, let's go this way and start again. I'm so worried for these type of programs. Yeah, it's literally like WhatsApp. Wait, what? You can send your private data over it, you know. Wait, hold on, it's just not WhatsApp. It literally just looks like WhatsApp. Alright, maybe it's not that serious. My fault, yeah. I thought it was like some new shit. It's just WhatsApp.
I didn't even originally put my name in any of this crap. Where is this coming from?
Did you ever have people send you like random images and stuff? Like
all the time? And I'm like,
what would they be sending you?
in the past, it was bad. I mean, but they were adult.
Yeah. I know sometimes like they be sending like adult photos, but I've been hearing like they be sending young as like kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
One time on that one I was telling you about where we...
He's recording him as well.
Yeah.
It ended up being, I think, was her niece.
And what got
her
sent?
niece was part of the problem. Her niece
The way he's holding his phone.
was taking these pictures.
He's trying to record Jidion as if there's not a big geezer with a camera, big handheld camera like this. Dude.
How old was she?
Niece was 16.
And what kind of pictures like bro?
No,
You know, at that age,
to me, I didn't get the totally nasty. She'd be sending like bikini pics. But a friend of mine who got in trouble,
Yeah.
she literally had sent him.
Yeah,
like,
look how he's holding his phone.
And I asked
Okay.
him, I said, dude, what's the girl's name? And he told me, I said, you realize I'm talking to her aunt right now because her aunt caught her taking these in her bedroom.
Yeah.
And actually getting on a webcam thing saying she was such and such an age.
Yeah.
She was using her sister's.
Man, that's so cap, man. I swear.
So I'm like,
I don't know if you know
So
lingo,
cap.
but cap means like that's so messed up. Like,
oh yeah,
that's
complete.
so cap. Fuck.
My sister's like, play along with it until you can set up a meet and see what is going on.
Did your sister know that like you were saying how you wanted to eat out the 2-year-old
No,
girl?
I didn't put that in there.
Okay.
I don't know where that came from.
I mean, that
Like I
came
said,
from you though.
I know, and I asked my sister, I'm like, who the hell could have sent this from my phone? She's like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
she said 14 other people know your phone number and have your account information.
But that's not how phone numbers work.
I told her, I said, but that's not how my phone number works. But I did have it. I had my phone was.
I love seeing these niggas try to lie.
3 weeks.
So like, what possessed you to get into the car and come over here?
I want to see if I can figure out who the parent is, give the parent actually shows up, so I can say, hey, look, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. I just contacted Facebook last week and told them I need to close out my account because I'm tired of my account
Oh
being
my
hacked.
gosh.
Does anybody have
Getting
access to your Zangy?
Yeah, actually. I tried to close that.
Really? Let me see.
And I asked, I was like, how do you close your Zangy account?
Is there any way I can see? Or
Could
I don't know
maybe
if you're
delete
doing
in
it. Is there any way
Sharp.
I'm just
Like, how? Like, I've got people
Hey.
on here like this chick.
Get on.
Pizza baby.
Yeah, she's like teen. Wanting me to buy videos. I told her, I said, I don't do that shit.
What kind of videos is she trying to get you to buy?
Not
Bro.
her videos, but like trying to get me to buy videos like she had gotten downloaded from online.
What about William Pizza Baby?
Another one,
what's she
same
doing?
thing.
Look at
Same
him
thing,
moving his
same
phone.
Because this is the people that we're really trying to find.
thing. Yeah,
Because
same thing.
We've
Same,
been hearing
same
about
bullshit.
Bro.
Same bullshit. Yeah,
I didn't see this nigga behind with the phone recording. Look at this nigga, bro. Yeah, he thinks it's slick. Over the shoulder. I didn't even see him, bro. Hey, good shit, bro. Good shit, bro.
she sent this, and I'm like, no. I said,
oh my god. Wait, but right here she says that she's 18, and then that's a.
And she sent that.
Oh my.
I told my sister, I'm like, I don't know if that's her photo or if that's a
Whoa.
photo she downloaded. I said, but I can't have that.
She might not know that, but that's like she sent you child. She could get in big trouble for that.
I know. I told, so I know the mom, but the mom's phone.
So is the
says
mom
it's not
actually...
So how many people are like?
My whole thing is, if it's actually like dealing with the mom, which is fine because she's an adult, but he's saying he's meeting up with them both, so I'm a bit lost. Excuse me, what hiccups.
Just randomly sending you like child.
oh my god.
Because I mean, everybody got your account, so I mean, you're completely vulnerable
I know.
right now.
Exposed.
And I told my sister, I'm like, you know me. I said, I'm not even on here. And then I see all this crap pop up out of the blue, and I'm like, this is invading my accounts.
Man, you don't look like a technically advanced guy. I was like,
I'm
there's no
not.
way you're finding
I'm
this
not.
stuff. So like, we get this stuff removed. You know, obviously you don't know how to fully remove it. You can
I do
delete
not.
it, but if you delete it,
It
it's still
doesn't
on
fully
there.
remove it.
I can show you.
Show me how to get rid of all the social media crap.
What you pretty much need is you need a computer first off.
Okay, yeah. Well, my sister has a computer.
Pizza baby,
That scared the shit out of me.
Like,
I'm like, I don't even know who this
this
is.
is-
Oh, I didn't think of that. My mom's trying to pimp a daughter, you know. I didn't even
There's no
think
way
of that, you
she's
know.
older than-
I know. I was like, I showed that to my sister.
I
And then
didn't
she said,
even
"Would you like
think
to see
of
my
that.
Pizza videos.
And
And
my sister
then
was like, my sister knew what that was. I'm like, what
this
the fuck
person's
are you
trying to
talking
buy
about?
it right here.
I know.
So here, this is one thing you have to do. So first, you have to keep it in airplane mode because if you take it out, when you get on that
It'll
cell
continue to
service,
go.
it continues. We could get this fixed, man.
Thank God. I appreciate that. I really do.
We want to find who's making this.
The one that mostly comes to me on is like Facebook Messenger.
They're just messaging all these accounts
Mm-hmm.
on your phone. Man, do you know
I
any?
don't even know how they've gotten hold of my number.
Wait, is this guy gonna be innocent?
I know. That's what I told my sister. I'm like, I need this shit gone.
Do you think it could be your sister, maybe?
I don't think it's her, but it could be.
Ooh,
people
imagine his own sister trying to set
If
him
you
up.
have to guess, like on a scale from like 1 being like few to 10 being like a lot, how many like child things do you think these people are downloading on your
Oh
phone?
God, I don't know. My sister knows a family lawyer.
Ooh, hold
Yeah.
on a
So we
minute. That
told
could
him
be
about it.
dangerous,
I said,
bro.
He's actually been trying to look into seeing where this shit's coming from.
And has he make any headway?
On one of them, he actually did, but I don't remember what the name of the person was.
It's almost hard to
So
look
how
at
the
this
hell-
stuff.
I know. I'm like,
Oh.
I can't even deal with this shit. That's why I want to come here and I wanted to see if I could.
Hold on a minute, bro. If you have this on your phone and you've not tried to tell the police about it, if not given them the phone as evidence, it still technically makes you can get in trouble. But he's got it all in his phone and he's not done anything about it. He's weird. He's a really weird nigga, bro. He knows what he's doing. He's busted, he's caught. And all the stuff that he's got is him and his brethren in their little freaky groups. And now he's trying to push me. Oh, I don't know how this guy. Now listen, anybody sends anything to my phone, I can off an account or somewhere else. You're gonna leave a footprint unless it's. You can't text. Add me to a Facebook group. I'm reporting a group. I'm snitching, especially when it comes to stuff like this. I'm a parent, bro. We don't play with this freaky shit, bro.
Her mother.
So what were you gonna do with the mother? Like, what were you
I
gonna
was
tell
gonna
her?
take her aside and ask her what is going on with this. I said, do you realize your child is trying to hook up with older men?
Yeah.
And if she does, then that's a whole nother ball of wax.
You know, kids aren't gonna ever tell their parents
I
about
know.
that stuff.
That's what I said.
So that way I don't have to just keep on scrolling. Like, where would you say it's like the most at on your device?
Like I said, probably Messenger is where it's
Probably
supposed to be
Messenger.
at.
Oh my God, they got it all on here too. Oh man.
I know about this one dude in Canada.
Yeah.
Do you know it's too much?
All the fucking time till I stopped talking to him because he was talking about how he always has all these blah 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 blah, works for this motel blah blah. So that part was legit. He actually did work for this motel.
Oh my gosh, bro.
He would always hook him up with people, and I'm like, dude, I don't do hookups, and I didn't ask what the age variances were, but he said,
You might be right, you know. Might be the mum pimping out her daughter. And her mom's probably the one making her take the pictures and then uploading them to all these places. Damn.
pictures of his daughter. I'm like, dude, this is your child.
This is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
And what did he say?
He said she likes people to see what she looks like. I'm like, okay.
So has he still been sending you that stuff?
Once I stopped talking to him, he realized maybe I knew something was up. Should be back at work again tomorrow. I didn't know how to get rid of any of this shit. I did find out who last hacked my account, and he is no longer here. He's gone.
Who had last hacked your account?
It was actually one of my cousins.
Do you think
Oh my gosh, bro.
Could have been because he got in trouble for child.
What do you think the youngest age is on here that he might have put? And nothing will surprise me, man.
Don't know, man.
Maybe like 15.
He's definitely done that before. I can't say personally that it was him. There's a good chance it was because he just got in trouble for it.
And when was this?
A little over a year ago.
And so none of these messages are yours in here, man. You promised me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to see if I could actually meet her mother because I wanted
Okay,
to sit behind her and say what the hell is going on.
Have you done this for other parents before?
Yeah, I actually helped a parent figure it out once before. 4 years ago, I think.
4 years
Maybe.
ago. What happened?
It's kind of the same. She wanted my help figuring out if her daughter was actually doing these videos and sending them.
Yeah.
So I looked into it. I helped her figure it out. And sure enough, the cops here for me.
Probably just that ruckus over there.
Because, dude, seriously.
I'm getting this downloaded
helping
right
me do
now.
this.
Yeah, I'm helping you. We're not gonna say nothing. If you don't mind, so I can get it on here. What's the password so I can go on and start deleting? What's the password? Because it's gonna pop up on my computer.
You're being honest with me, then
I'm being honest with you.
Lying ass
Right
nigga.
here.
Here, if you can. So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
Damn, Jidion. Cooked him.
I'll make sure you got no weapons on you, okay?
Yeah,
But while he's doing that, man, all that child in there, like, you wanted me to delete that?
I did.
And about what was the youngest age in that phone?
I'm not sure.
But you want me to get rid of all that child?
Because my account.
Look at his tummy, bro.
I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah. And you're not gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls no more? Okay. Appreciate you. So he had messaged our decoy first on the Facebook app
When did he message?
on February 10th at 6 a.m.
Why does she look like handsome Squidward?
He's 56, he said.
56.
So he
May I see
initiated
this,
the
ma'am?
conversation.
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
How are you doing? Good. Just got home from school. What about you? Do you have Zangi? What is Zangi?
So Zangi, you know Telegram?
Telegram? Yes.
So it's kind of like that. It's where it's like an encrypted app for more privacy and stuff and nefarious stuff and everything.
Okay,
People use apps like
nefarious, you
that,
know.
like weed dealers and stuff use it, but also child traders
What were you telling me about the app? About the weed? Oh my
use
gosh.
it as well to trade. And on his Zangi account, he had multiple accounts with the username Pizza Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is
So Zangi's an encrypted messaging.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How old are you, my friend? 18. That's cool. Okay, so he acknowledges it.
And then she also sent a picture of her in the school bus.
I'm gonna just note for my
Yeah.
body cam the screenshot 20250. Do you have a picture I can see?
This
You
app
sent a
sounds
photo
scary.
Indicating it's minor. You have very sexy lips.
Oh,
You've been kissed
yeah,
by
bro.
an older man. Where are the conversations be like the sexually charged conversations?
So I have a
You
folder. We call it just incriminating, so that way it could just be fast paced.
Okay. Okay, I would start by kissing your neck, lips, then take your top off and kiss and suck on those sexy. Then I would
Hey, yo, the fact is gonna read this,
hands
man.
off and suck my. After in your mouth, I would strip you the rest of the way, sit you on the bathroom counter, and get down and lick and eat your. And he continues with more.
Oh, he has to document for his body cam.
She was 15 though, acknowledging another minor.
He gave you the phone.
He gave me the phone.
Right?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
didn't try to take it away. It was no forge.
No, man, we have it all recorded. We said, is it cool if we see your phone? He was like, yeah. He wanted us to delete it.
What did you initially see on the phone?
When I saw Zangy, we
Oh
see a
my
lot of
gosh,
times
bro.
that that's where they be trading child. So when I went on Zangy, right away I'm seeing the peace emojis all on there. I already know what that means. And I just see a 14-year-old sending a video, and I just seen a bunch of videos. Yeah.
On that app.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you can, put it all on a thumb drive as well.
Yes, sir.
And
I'm gonna.
just meet me and then just go to the PD.
Yes, sir.
And I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay, appreciate you guys.
Hold on. Because the last one I watched upset me. Blazing, bro. Okay. There's no update to saying that he got out and got away.
Jason Sexton's sister.
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that he's been arrested. He came to meet what he thought was a 15-year-old girl, and also the police found a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the person I called him. We have an organization where we report people who come to meet minors.
Believe me, I appreciate that. I was from the time I was 15, so I am very grateful for you guys.
I just know he was saying that like he stays with you guys.
He lives in my house.
This is crazy, bro.
He told you that he was gonna go meet the girl's mom to let her know what she was doing. I was like,
Look her in the background. She's like, oh my gosh.
No.
Yes.
I am babysitting my granddaughter. I didn't even know he was leaving the house.
I saw a couple videos of the granddaughter. Nothing bad or anything like that.
He's not allowed to be around my granddaughter without my daughter or myself.
Really? Has he done stuff in the past?
I don't know if it'll hurt him, but he has a long history of stuff. So when he was 17, he got in trouble. His adoptive parents caught him trying to do things to his sisters, and he was given the choice of going to the military
Oh my
or going
gosh.
to prison, and he chose the military, and then he got kicked out of the military for fraudulent record. I warned him when he moved in because he had a medical crisis. I see on his phone that he had, because his phone is on my phone plan.
Yes, ma'am.
I told him, I said, you're going to get arrested if you don't stop. He said, I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I kicked him out of my house when my girls were little because with my youngest, he attempted something with her.
I appreciate your honesty. We have cases where
Bro,
people
this is blowing my mind.
in front of them, and they'll be like, no, this is fake.
Well, the other thing, too, is he's had his Facebook account blocked like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And I told him, he goes, no, somebody reported me. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was talking to the mom. I wasn't talking to the daughter.
He was saying how he wanted to do stuff with both of them, but
Do you look at him lying ass?
everything towards the 15-year-old girl. Then when he came to the meet, I had asked him if I could look at his phone,
This nigga sat down here with a whole McDonald's, you know. He's so funny.
and I was like, do you ever get like weird messages from people? And he was like, oh my gosh, yes, all the time. And so he thought I was gonna be deleting it, but I just went to confirm, and I just saw a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh.
And that's when we called the
He's an
police.
habitual liar.
Yes.
Oh, well, that helps then.
So this has been 40 years he's been doing this.
I think you should let the court know too whenever it goes to trial, because it's sad to say, but people like this, they do not change. Does he have any kids of his own, or does he only have
Nope, no kids. He was married one time to a lady for less than a year, and she was a known prostitute. Like, he got mad at my mom and ran off and worked for the circus for 7 years. There could be people he's done stuff to that we will never know simply because he traveled with the circus for 7 years training elephants.
Wow, that's crazy.
This nigga
Like,
is some
he's just
homo
beat
like,
up
bro.
because of his history. I think I know the reason. A group of
Damn, bro.
3 Mexican brothers that lived on the corner, we live in a small town, bashed his face in, and he had his jaw wired for 6 weeks. And I'm sure it's because he was trying to peek in on Jessica or something, their sister.
And I bet he didn't say why they did that.
No, he said he was walking home from a party and got jumped.
I mean, you sound like an amazing mother. You sound like an amazing grandmother. I just wanted to let you know, maybe just ask around the family, the younger kids, just to be sure, just to be sure.
Well, I will tell you, he got caught jacking off with my aunt and my cousin's underwear, and they found the underwear under his pillow. And so he hasn't really been around my family since then. Like, he's been estranged from our family up until he had his health crisis a couple of years ago, and I went and got him because the hospital called me.
Usually I have to prove it to people to let them know, but you seem not surprised at all, so I'm not gonna even bother sending you the chat logs and stuff. You probably wouldn't even want to see that stuff anyway.
I really don't want to read it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he probably never stopped.
He was talking to a lot of other young girls on his phone, from what I saw. Just so happened that we're the ones to catch him first.
I'm glad y'all caught him before he really did do something bad.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you too. You have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll just hit me up if you have any other questions. All right, y'all. So as of today, Jason is still in jail. He was charged with online solicitation of a minor, and he was also charged with cheese pizza possession. So just great job by the police department. They did a stellar job with that. It's actually March 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So he does it in the chat. Also, you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his sister went around.
Bro, I was just about to type in what. Yeah, let me not type that, bro. I just realized.
Around trying to find his other electronic devices, and she did. Luckily, he didn't have passwords on them, but unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot. So she turned those into the authorities. Actually, it was this many devices with cheese pizza on them, which is absolutely ridiculous. This dude, Jason, was an absolute monster. Huge shout out to my decoy. Please be sure to follow her. I have her link down in the description below. My decoys do a wonderful job, and literally without them, I wouldn't be able to do this, man. And if you do decoying out there, if you're a professional decoy and you know what you're doing, please hit me up in my email. That's down in the description below. Let's catch some more EDPs. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys also follow us on our website, edpwatch.com, where you guys can watch the extended versions that come out way earlier, uncensored, all that. We're actually about to hit 13,000 members, which is just absolutely, actually, we're about to hit 14,000 members, which is absolutely crazy. Thank you guys all for the support, and thank you for the support on YouTube. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. That's your boy Jidion. I'm out.
Hey, Jidion, bro. Keep catching.